Welcome back to another Backpage gaming video. Today you are joining myself, Jack. We've also got Sam.
Hello.
And we've also got Robbie.
Hello.
So today we're going to have a quick little review of Yannick Carrasco.
So yeah, Mr. Lucky Pack Jack himself managed to get him.
It's ironic that coming from you, mate.
Yeah, you've got best pack in chat 100%. So how does that make you feel, Sam? Bearing in mind he's just packed a pretty decent player, I'd say.
You know, it's a bad year for me pack look wise when you two start joking about best pack look in chat and it's not my name mentioned. Like, has it got to the point where it's no longer funny to make fun of the poor kid?
No.
It'll always be funny.
Yeah, I mean, I opened it up and it wasn't big enough to make me full on rage, but my head dropped. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Well-
you just.
Well, Sam, I think by the end of this review, you will have
be
dropped
sad.
your head.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Because this
because
guy,
I can
is
afford
class.
him, so it's not like if it was like an icon or something and he was mad money and I couldn't afford him and you were like, he's the best card in the game.
Anyway, stop rambling on, Sam. Get on with the questions.
Okay, I'm sorry. So 74 agility, Jack. I'm looking at that and going, oh. Does he feel like a stiff Steve?
I can tell you the one person that does feel stiff, and it's me when I'm using it.
Oh no, no,
This
no,
guy-
no.
Is a tied little ball player, if you know what I mean.
Oh god.
So, you see the 74 balance, you think, oh, that's not the greatest. But when I say this guy feels like Ronaldo, he feels like Ronaldo. He's amazing on the ball. Because he's got the 94 agility, he's got the 90 dribbling, which, you know, do bits together, I think.
Yeah.
And then the 74 balance, you just don't feel it, honestly. You don't feel it one bit.
Yeah, I don't think balance is important as agility.
No, I'd say this card feels very similar to that Lautaro Martinez I reviewed a couple of weeks ago, in the fact that, you know, his dribbling stats might not be the best, but in game he just feels like an absolute demon on the ball.
Yeah. So obviously he's got like 87 finishing, 91 shot power. That's a huge combo. 88 long shots as well. Can you tell, is his shooting really good in game? How'd you find it?
Insane. So I did use his normal card, you know,
At the start.
not too long ago. Not even too long ago. I can't remember
God.
why.
Yeah.
It's tragic times at Backpage Gaming.
Yeah.
But I was using his normal card for whatever reason. I'm like, this guy is shit. Like, he is awful. Hated him, which was a big disappointment because I usually love Carrasco on FIFA. He's normally got some really good cards.
Yeah.
This upgrade, this is the true Carrasco. His shot power is disgusting. It's literally, this guy and Lautaro Martinez, if you want Lautaro but you can't afford him, go for this Carrasco.
Yeah, he's pretty
He
cheap
is-
actually.
Yeah, about to say only 100, like 40-ish
120,
K on
120
PS
a minute.
and 120 on
Yeah.
Xbox. His shooting's amazing. I played him striker, and I'd say that's his best position.
Yeah.
Not to spoil it too much, but on the wing, he'd definitely make a nice addition, you know, that can cut inside, maybe on his right.
Yeah, like a
He does
reliable
have a
winger.
nice yeah. I think that's one thing that, you know, sometimes you cheap out on maybe in a team.
Yeah.
Is your wingers. But when they're only 120, 140k,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that's cheap.
It's
now.
nice to have one that if a chance falls to them, you've got confidence that they can put it away.
Yeah, I mean 87 shootings, no.
No, yeah, that's pretty good.
It's not to be sniffed at.
No.
Hi
And
there, Mbappe.
actually, I didn't boost it either. I didn't use a chem style that boosted
Use
shooting.
engine.
I used an engine on him, yeah. Just to get that balance up, just
Yeah.
in case. Just in case they could tell.
Yeah, I'd say
Or,
that's
I
fair.
mean, you could probably use a hawk on him or...
Yeah. I
because
don't really
for
think he
what-
needs a shooting.
No, to be honest, I'd say if you... Like I say, I played him striker, and he was great. He was
Yeah.
really, really good for me. And he scored a lot of goals. And, yeah, that's pretty much what I've got to say on his shooting.
Yeah.
So
I'd have liked him red, to be honest.
I'm looking at the card, right?
Okay.
And I've just bought into Robbie's t-shirt company about the finesse shot trait and the outside foot shot trait. and-
Sam's got his magnifying glass out. He's looking for the trait.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at him. I'm like, Robbie might be right after all. After using that the Robin card and falling in love with the man,
Yeah.
and I'm noticing there's actually a big lack of traits. So
There is.
without falling into Robbie's camp too hard,
Excuse me.
does it affect
doing?
him?
I need to tell you two things. Or you two something, sorry. Don't look at the traits. Just don't look at them.
He's got the flare trait.
because I could never tell you that this guy didn't have outside shot or outside foot shot trait and finesse.
Yeah.
He felt like he had them.
Yeah.
So you'll see in a couple of the, quite a few of the clips actually, his finesse shot was surprisingly good. I think finesse shots have become a lot more meta in maybe the last week or two for shooting opportunities, especially like the ball roll to create the angle and then the finesse shot.
Yeah.
Makes no difference in my opinion. I think if they've got good shooting, it's fine, it negates it. I think the time that traits will help you is if you've got a bit of a worse player with worse stats.
Yeah.
So say they've only got 75 finishing or something.
Then those will make it better.
That's when it'll make it better. Whereas this guy, he's got 87 finishing. He don't need a trait to help him.
Yeah.
So for me, there's nothing. There's nothing that he's really lacking in terms of traits. Flair's a nice one to have as well.
Yeah, gives him some nice jeans.
Sorry, that's just me ripping up Rob's t-shirt.
He has got some nice jeans, Robert. If I ever, saw a man that could rock some Flair, it would be this man, Yannick Carrasco.
He actually looks a bit like Billy Russo from the Punisher series.
He does. I do see it. And I don't know how to segue from that, to be honest with you.
So other than being an evil villain, are there any other negatives?
So obviously he's got 4-star. If we're being hypercritical, you don't have the 5-star.
Jack needs his 5-star skills.
Yeah, for me, I think it's
He's
huge.
not Neymar.
But one positive that I don't think we speak enough about, is
It's not HIV, is it?
It's not.
Rob.
But it is. It starts with H and it goes I and then it ends in GH. He's got high-low work rates.
Ooh.
I'm a huge fan of the low work rate on attackers for defensive.
Agreed, Sam. Agreed. Because
the boys stay up there.
He's a striker. You don't want him at centre back, to say the obvious. You want him scoring goals up top.
Yeah.
High-low is what you need on a striker. If you want, not that, sorry. I think high-low makes a player a much better striker.
Yeah.
Say this guy was like high-medium, he'd be dropping back a bit more. He'd not be getting into the play that much.
Yeah.
Or not as much in dangerous areas, which is one thing, actually, that's worth mentioning. I think high-low negates the fact that when they have lower positioning.
Yeah, it just gets
so he's only got
anyway.
85 positioning, which is still quality, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But this guy feels like, a fox in the box.
Yeah.
He is unreal. His positioning is really good, especially for receiving 1-2s or passes in the box or whatever.
Yeah.
He's really, really good.
Do you think it helps him stay fitter for longer in the game as well? Because I found that with Robin, he's got medium low.
Yeah, I've never had to swim him off.
Yes,
he was always similar fitness to like Mbappe maybe.
Yeah.
And I think I played him in a 4-2-1-2 as a left striker, which is normally you want to use a left foot player in, but this guy's left foot was perfectly serviceable. He scored quite a few whippers on it. Really, really good card. Honestly, probably one of the better value cards.
Yeah, very. I can't believe his max price range is only 150.
I know.
That's a bit mad.
Considering Atletico have got good links as well.
Yeah.
Which is
especially with that Felix that's in packs at the minute as well.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? But speaking of best links, we'll go into the end card and then we'll talk about them.
My favourite's Links Africa.
I mean, I got one of those for Christmas. So
did you really?
I got the Links Africa set for Christmas. If you don't get one of them for Christmas, are you a working class family? Are you?
Exactly.
I didn't. I only get Chanel.
Well, that explains it. Brexit Tory voter Rob.
So overall, give him a 9. The only thing that's missing is the 5-star. To be honest with you, I've got no quarrels with this card. There's nothing. Sometimes you come away from a review and you're like, ugh, I wish he did this. I wish he did that.
So why not a 10?
Question
5-star
about the 9.
Right.
Yeah.
Would that 9 stand up if? Do you know if he took price out of it and we let you play? Who's your favourite card? Neymar, probably.
Neymar, yeah.
Yeah. If you played him and Neymar,
yes,
without their faces and everything, and didn't know how much they cost, would he still seem like a 9 to Neymar's 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
I don't know whether the price of him.
Oh, I see what you
affected
mean.
Your
honestly,
overall.
I got him untradeable, didn't I? I didn't pay any money for him, so.
Yeah, no, but I know what you're like. You'd still be thinking about the price value of the guy.
It's worth coins.
But no, honestly, if he had 5-star, he would be a 10. I'm not even capping whatsoever. Value-wise, obviously I paid nothing for him, so he's a 11 out of 10.
Yeah.
Oh, look at me, I got luck.
If you are looking to buy someone, especially because La Liga's not got a huge amount of striking options, they're kind of like the like the upper tier. His value is a 10. I mean, for 130k, or give or take.
Yeah, it's very linkable as well.
It is really, really good value. And Chem style, we've gone for an engine just to get that balance up because it can never hurt. I know, why not? To be honest, why not?
Yeah.
Just up it a bit. Maybe if you're playing him as a lone striker or someone that
Boys.
relies on.
Is this our
goals.
first time not using a hawk?
A hunter, you mean?
Hunter, sorry, yeah.
No, we've had
Robin
the other day.
the other day, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're not complete pace ours, but I mean, engine's still got pace included, but it feels rapid. Dribbling feels really good. He actually scored a free kick. He's got nice free kicks as well, which I think is important.
Yeah.
For at least one player in your team to have good set pieces.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Because there's nothing worse than when you've got no free kick takers and you've got, because free kicks this year are quite easy to score. Like once you've got the hang of them, I've scored quite a few now in the last couple of weeks. Links, we've gone for Paramount Felix. Obviously, you could use Headliner Felix or Inform Felix. There's so many links. We've also gone for Inform Lorente, great option in the midfield. Then Freeze Torreira, if you're doing like a 4-5-1, you could just get Carrasco and Torreira in like that. If you're doing something funky, playing a 3-5-2, you could move Torreira to midfield or something like that.
Yeah.
Which is, cool little option.
Yeah, he does look like he'd be a good midfielder, that Torreira.
Yeah. And obviously there's a lot more. You can use Hazard, Hector Herrera, SBC if anyone's done that. There's loads of links.
Marcus Llorente,
this year.
yeah. There's even Marcus Llorente is normal. Is good. If you watch the 50k squad builder.
Card into the right corner.
Yeah.
And position wise, I'd say 85 striker, like Sam said.
It's just bullshit, yeah.
It's bullshit, yeah. It just goes off the stats. Stats
I don't know how
weighted.
it calculates it.
So if he's got better heading, like heading is an important one for strikers. But obviously that's irrelevant. So 85, it's just a striker. I'd say that's his best position because you get a lot out of the card there.
Yeah.
And then if you are looking for a more clinical winger, like Robbie said, do feel free to use him on the wing because he is an 88 rated there. He's got great passing, which is great passing, great pace, 4-star, 4-star. There's not many things that are wrong with the card. To be honest with you.
There you go.
Altogether, it's got my seal of approval.
It's got the Jack stamp.
It does.
So I think that wraps up the review. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop us a thumbs up, a big like, subscribe, try and help us reach the next target, and we'll see you later.
See you later.
See ya.